Hello viewers, uh, good morning, welcome to this session. I am going to talk about a very famous poem. The title of the poem is The Tiger by William Blake. William Blake was a great romantic mystic poet. He was self-studied. He knew English, French and Hebrew by himself. William Blake started writing poetry from very younger age. This great English poet was born on 22nd November 1757 in London, United Kingdom, and he died on 12th August 1827 in London, England. William Blake composed many poems. Chief of them include the poetic sketches, songs of innocence, songs of experience, and others. William Blake composed many poems which are included in the two collections of poems, Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience. The present poem, The Tiger, is extracted from Songs of Experience. This poem is the most anthologized poem in English language and literature. Almost all the students have to study this poem. This poem consists of 6 stanzas. Each stanza consists of 4 lines. Let me explain each line of the poem stanza wise. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In the opening stanza of the poem, the poet says that tiger is a strange creature. It is a wonder of creation. It is a wonderful creation, amazing creation of God. The speaker in the poem says that tiger has, or tiger seems, or the tiger is burning bright in the forest in the night. Burning bright means the strips that appear golden color on the body of the tiger. This symbolizes fear. It is a ferocious and symmetry animal. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? The speaker says that it is very strange to know what immortal hand or eye could have framed, could have made this fearsome, beautiful creature. Here the poet wants to say that immortal, that God, the Almighty has created this strange creature. In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? In the second stanza of the poem, the speaker says, the speaker asks a series of questions. He asks as to where this strange creature was made, in the sky or in the depth of the ocean. And his eyes, the eyes of the tiger, are like ball of fire. So he asked, who burned the fire in its eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? Then he wants to know on what wings God aspired, reached to make this fearful, beautiful creature, and what hand could catch the fire to build it. In the third stanza of the poem, and what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart, and what thy heart began to, and when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? The speaker again asks question, what shoulder and what art could have twisted the sinews of its heart? Sinews means muscles or things that join muscles and bones. And when thy heart began to beat, who dread hand, what dread hand and what dread feet? And when God made this strange, fearful creature, his heart must have begun to beat, and his hand and his feet must have been afraid. In the next stanza of the poem, what the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp, dare its deadly terrors clasp? The poet says, or the poet asks as to what hammer and what chain and in what oven or furnace the brain of the animal was built. And what was the anvil? Anvil is a tool that a blacksmith keeps to give the desired shape and size to a piece of hot iron. So what anvil and what dread grasp? How the poet grasped it, how God, how Almighty grasped it, dare its deadly terror clasps. And how he could have caught this animal when the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears. Did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb made thee? In this stanza of the poem, the poet says that when stars gave up their spears and watered heaven with tears, then has God smiled to see his work? Has the same God made this fearful creature who made lamb. Here there is comparison between lamb and the tiger. Lamb symbolizes innocence, gentleness, God, Lord Christ himself, and the tiger symbolizes terror, fear, ferocity that we have in the world. And the last stanza is the repetition of the first stanza. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? The poet says that the tiger looks burning bright in the forest of night. God has created this fearful, beautiful creature. The poem is very musical and rhythmic. It has a rhyme scheme of A. The poem is very famous all over the world. People are still read this poem with great interest. Thanks for